Good morning, everybody. My name is Curtis Deerling. I am the Director of Crime Analysis. Today, we are going to be touching on a subject about the future of crime scene analysis, different components and strategies, and what direction they are heading towards. So, in the book written by Rachel B. Santos, the book is called Crime Analysis with Crime Mapping. Is discussed six components of the future of crime analysis, and we're just going to go over them real quick. She states increase expectations by society for police to be data driven and use evidence based practices. Number two, increase focus on proactive crime reduction that requires a robust crime analysis capacity. More emphasis in long term problem analysts that identify permanent non-law enforcement solutions to crime problems. Number four, advancements in technology that facilitate better data quality and automation on data access for police so the crime analyst can produce more meaningful, effective procedures. A decrease in administration crime analysis conducted by crime analysis as a result of the increase in automated data access. And number six, increased number of real-time crime centers that facilitate analysis support for immediate assistance. And we're going to just kind of quickly break down rather, each of those six. So increased focus on proactive crime reduction. So what is proactive crime reduction? Rather than waiting for a crime to happen, this study would then look at rather than waiting for the crime to happen and reacting, we police departments would be focusing on preventing crime through early interventions. So what does that mean? Strategies may include targeted patrols, community outreach, environmental design, and use of different policing tools, crime prevention strategies. With the robust crime analysis unit, agencies can implement focused evidence-based crime incentives that address the root cause of crime to reduce future incidents. I think this is a very important one. It's like treat the root cause, don't just treat the symptoms, that kind of analogy. And I know a lot of criminology would go into this. Why do people commit crimes? Um, Social status, cultural influences, things of that matter, economic, and so on. And Rachel Santos talks about that in her book also. Okay, the next one mentioned in her book was the emphasis on long-term problem analysis that identifies permanent non-law enforcement solutions to crime problems. So what does that mean? So you focus on the root causes of the crime, similar to what we just spoke about, and working to prevent it in the long run, rather than simply responding to individual incidents through enforcement actions. The emphasis is suitable, non-punitive solutions that engage the community and address underlying social, economic, and environmental factors. Moving forward, advancements in technology that facilitate better data quality and automation of data access for police so the crime analysts can produce more meaningful, effective products. What does that mean? This refers to the continuous development of tools, software systems that enhance the quality, accessibility, and analysis of data within law enforcement. The technology that advances enables crime analysis to work more efficient, And this just talks about being up to date with technology and improving upon those technologies. The next one, a decrease in administrative crime analysis conducted by crime analysis as a result of the increase in automated data access. This refers to the shift in crime analysis work due to the automation of routine, repetitive tasks, and the improvement in data access. As we talked about before, as the technology advances, more of the administration and data management tasks traditionally handled by crime analysis, such as data entry, basic report generation, data cleaning, even the chain of custody, are automated. And with AI and different stuff, technology is constantly changing. This is very important to study on. There's several articles about it. It's worth just doing personal research. It's amazing. AI has not just been for memes, it has helped lawyers. There's different AI programs now that I think are moving towards helping law enforcement also. Okay, now one of the ones mentioned is increased numbers of real-time crime centers that facilitate crime analysis and support for immediate incidents. So what does that mean? It refers to the specialized centers within law enforcement that provide real-time data analysis and intelligence during ongoing incidents. And it just helps the officers make quick decisions and therefore integrate the new technologies, crime data, and just help the process move along during active situations. Moving forward, this is talking about increasing expectations from society for data-driven, evidence-based policing. In today's climate, say with the Black Lives Matter movement, the use of police cameras, the public demands for accountability in today's environment. So, with the demand for this accountability, it's good to have technology that will help earn the public's trust. So, society is demanding that law enforcement agencies be transparent and justify their actions with measurable data. This includes showing that resources are being allocated and they're working effectively, and the strategies are evidence based. So, once again, moving forward, that's the six ones briefly broke down. We're going to focus on two specific ones and get a tad more in depth. I appreciate your all's attention. Okay, on this slide, we're going to talk about more or less why crime analysis is basically very important. It's a critical role of crime analysis that our role is to provide the necessary data and insights to guide decisions, allocate resources, and predict crime patterns. We directly contribute to evidence-based practices. So, as mentioned before, this helps build trust through data. Society is more likely to trust law enforcement agencies when in wrestling, we used to say the proof is in the pudding, that people can see the data, that there's evidence to back up these trends and strategies instead of based on conjecture. It's based on solid evidence. So, once again, moving forward, talked about technology and the integration with technology. How do we integrate with technology? I mentioned before AI policy implication. The future of crime will involve more reliance on technologies such as AI, cybersecurity tools such as surveillance systems can play a crucial role to have data because it's the rise in ring cameras, the rise in just the affordability of CCTV, and it keeps getting cheaper to where everyone, from dash cams to everyone's houses, has them, where that did not used to be the case. It used to only be businesses. Uh, Technology advancement is equipped to capture the growing complexity of digital offenses. So this would help with support for data-driven policing. Uh, Technology also helps with learning with the patterns and allocate resources based on the patterns observed through these new technologies. Very important. So, continuing with the advancement in technology to improve data quality and automation. Some key points: enhance data collection and quality. Technology now allows for faster and more accurate data collection. This includes everything from automated crime reports to advanced surveillance tools, which result in higher quality real time data that we can use for analysis. Uh, Resolutions are clearer, better. It used to be old CCTV was pixelated. Now we have 4K, different qualities of imagery where we can clearly have accurate data. Automation for routine tasks. These tools help reduce the time analysts spend on manual data entry, something that used to be on paperwork. Now, with technology, it can cut the stress and help put resources better in different spots. And we're going to slowly wrap things up. And I just want to review where the main two we kind of focus on was the technology and just the future of crime analysis in general. Still on the subject of technology, just want to get some key points. With the improvement of technology, we have faster decision making, which can improve data quality and automated processes. Crime analysis can automated generate actionable insights that officers and staff can use in real time, allowing for faster decision making and more effective responses. And just more accurate tools like GIS, advanced analytic tools, modern analytic tools such as predictive policing software and GIS, which is Geographic Information Systems. They allow analysts to detect trends and patterns. And this is just has a greater impact on public safety. Leveraging technology ensures that crime analysis is more efficient, but is more impactful in reducing crime. And the technology and the trends, they go hand in hand. And the technology, like I said, goes hand in hand. Just reviewing what we talked about earlier, adapting to the future of crime analysis. Key point I mentioned about meeting public expectations. With It's harder to be a police nowadays. There's a lot more turnover. Body cameras aren't a bad thing. There has been a lack of people wanting to be police officers because of they just get fear from a public opinion that they will be looked at in a bad light. So I feel like the advances in technology will be more fair to both the public and the police officer, if that makes sense. It'll harness technology for impact. So, so what that means is with the right technology, crime analysts can be more efficient. So next steps moving forward, our agency here is continuing to invest in technology training and data-driven practices to ensure that we ourselves remain accountable and we are at the forefront of modern policing. So wrapping things up, the conclusion of this, we're embracing the future of crime analysis. Crime analysis is evolving. As I stated in the previous slide, they increase expectations for society and law enforcement accountability and data-driven practices. They will require us to stay ahead of the curve. So we need to be on top and studying the technology and just be ahead as the technology changes. Quality, streamline processes through automation and empower our analysts to focus on the crucial strategic tasks that truly impact crime reduction. And also evidence that it works. These changes will not make our operations more efficient, but also more effective, helping to reduce crime and just build a stronger community. It also will help us adapt and innovate. With continued investment in technology, training, and data-driven practices, this will ensure that our crime analysis will remain at the forefront of modern policing. Together, we can shape a safer future where proactive, evidence-based is the standard and the goal of our agency. With that said, I want to thank you for your continued support to build a stronger, data-driven, and technology advanced crime analysis unit. I appreciate your open minds, open ears. So that wraps up this presentation. If anyone has any further comments, concerns, questions, now's the time. As I state here, thoughts and feedback are welcomed. So if anyone has any thoughts, concerns, please let me know. Here are, here are the references that I used. And the next should be my data statement. Here's my data statement, and I'll just go ahead and read it. In preparing this presentation, data and insights were derived from scholarly sources, the textbook, including peer-reviewed articles, authoritative textbooks, and government publications. The key resource was the textbook Crime Analysis and Crime Mapping, 5th edition by Rachel B. Santos. And I'm going to move forward. The design of this presentation is focused on clearly communicating the evolving role of crime analysis in modern law enforcement. It emphasizes that integration of data-driven decision-making and technological advances is key. The visual elements are designed to reflect themes and innovation. So basically the slides were meant to simulate if I was presenting in front of actual agency. The overall goal of this presentation is not only to inform but inspire action. Sorry, cut off down there. And that's the end. I appreciate your time. Thanks for listening to this. I appreciate any feedback you give me, and I appreciate you as a professor. Thank you for your time. I hope you have a great week.